So I have split some wool to turn it into roving so that I can actually make some leaves. And I've put it between very fine net so that I can actually start pressing it down. So here we go. Watch with this super fine netting, it seems to embed itself into the wool roving. That's alright, we should be able to. Starting to get a little closer to the shape of the leaf that I want, at least for the first layer. So this is where the netting comes in handy. I shall put some on the top. Definitely works better if you put the netting on the top. If you put it on the bottom, it tends to really just become impossible to remove. shape. Now what I need to see is if it's the right size. So I've got a couple of shape sizes that I need to So here we have the look of the leaf that I'm going for, the shape, some of the highlights, the veining patterns. Quite clearly the color is going to be darker, but that's fine. It's kind of what I want. I don't want it that much yellow, but I have to add some highlights to it now. So the size is getting close. What I will do is make it slightly bigger around the edge, and then I will add the highlights to it. So it's fairly easy to do, just add some more roving on top. Let's see what we're getting. Okay, so we're getting closer. Need to add some bits at the ends. Pretty good. A little bit more in this top bit here. Okay, let's see how we're doing now. So I would say that I'm able to now add the highlights to that. So a moment of pause. Okay, so I have a couple of colors here. I've got some yellow, some very bright green. See, these are a bit wild, but I've also got some brown to do low lights. So what I'm going to do is, starting from the bottom up, I'll add some low lights just to in brown, just to and this is going to be very wispy. That's the whole point, is to make it wispy. I don't want strong colors. It needs to just be as light as possible. Just to and then on top of that I will add a little bit more random lighter green. In fact, I'm going to do it in reverse. I'm going to put the brighter colors and then cover it up with the brown, just to tame them down a bit so they show through, but not too much. And then we'll put the brown on top. Just make sure that as much of the lighter colors are covered, so you end up with this kind of ugly looking pancake. And then what we will do is begin the fun. So I'll raise that foot up a bit because we're getting rather tall here. So this side is fairly hideous. However, this side is now starting to show up some of the highlights and lowlights. So we'll probably have to add a bit more to push a little bit more through, and that's okay. I'm going to put the highlights on the outside. A bit more brown to warm it up. And off we go. Okay, so now we have something that is a little more interesting to work with. Wild on this side, but that's okay. And then sort of natural discolorings and what kind of natural. So when I put the veins in, it will look rather fun. So I shall work on the veins. You could actually do it on that side and tone that down a bit, I suppose, if you wanted it to be really vibrant, but I'm quite happy with the subtleties because there's so much other stuff going on in the work. So I'm going to push a bit more of this highlights through, and then we should be good. Okay, that's looking really good now. So I shall work on the next part, which is stitching the leaf.